Not our best game, and for me personally, not my best game either. And there were definitely missed opportunities that we had, whether it was in a deep ball or just third downs that we didn't convert. Missed opportunities, and just wasn't our night.
Coach Kiffin was kind of blaming himself for some of the play calling. What was your reaction to that?
I mean, he'll put that on himself, and he always does. He's hard on himself, just like we all are. And I could put any of those plays on me. And ultimately, when the play is called, it's our job to execute it. And so I thought he did a good job, and it comes down to the players and how we execute those plays, and we didn't execute good enough.
From what you've seen on tape, is Arizona State going to be? Are they aggressive as Oregon? Are they going to keep blitzing you guys?
They seem aggressive. Not a heavy blitz team as Oregon was. And they're very simple in what they do. Just pretty much cover 4 the whole game with the occasional cover 2 and cover 6. But they're really simple in what they do. They do it well, and they are aggressive. They do get after it, and so we just have to, I think, not get into all their, they're pretty crazy at times with Vontez and some of the other backers getting into it. We just have to not worry about that, but just stick to what we're doing.
It seems like you've got a lot of reasons to be motivated this week. And coming off a loss last year, it's probably the biggest struggle you had of any game against Arizona State.
Yes.
Do you feel that way coming into this week?
Yeah, I don't really relate last year's games to trying to do better this year, but nonetheless, it is. I am motivated for this game and motivated to come back after this loss and from last week and to just perform. And it's going to be another home game, which is good. We've got this nice home stretch, but it's going to be important that we step up and that that this can't happen just like after Stanford, how we bounce back after that. We've got to do the same thing and stay positive.
Can you take us through what happened on the fumble, on the snap that you looked away? I mean, how did that play unfold? What was supposed to happen and what happened?
It was on 2 count, so from the gun, which we're trying to get the defense to jump off sides, and they didn't jump. So if they didn't jump, if they were to jump, Chris was going to hike it, so they were off sides. We get a free play, and no one jumped. So I looked back to the sidelines, and then out of the side of my head, I just saw the ball flying up. So just miscommunication. We weren't prepared enough to do that, and we got it fixed. So that won't happen again. But just unfortunate timing because we were moving the ball, and it was a crucial point in the game. But just bummed it happened at that time.
Did Lane whistle at you, trying to get your attention? It seemed like there was a couple whistles on tape.
Yes, he did whistle, and that was because no one jumped. So I looked over to get a play from him. That's why.
Do you think the team shares your feelings about being really motivated for this game? Because you can sort of look at it as this was such a big game that you're coming off of, and maybe this is a potential letdown, a flat spot in the schedule.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys do. There's obviously going to be some people who aren't, but for the most part, our team and the guys who are going to be making plays, yes.